Next stage, a man looking for trouble. What can you see beyond the darkness?
When you look beyond the darkness, tell me, what do you see? It's your boy T-I-N-Y to the P. Yeah, he's looking for trouble here on twitch.tv with Crash or Jade or Spyro or Leon Kennedy. Is there a new game to start? Is he doing some art? Maybe knowledge of an 80s children's show to impart? Cause he's pentiferous, vigorous, rigorous. He's damn vociferous when arting or Mario Karting. He's straight carnivorous. Tiny Peter. Tiny Peter.
Check the mic and make sure it sounds right, boys.
With a great rate of save states debating his fate, Peter's greeted by emotes of cheaters when people donate. Give him a or a and we'll build up the hype, and I'll struggle to read half the words that you type. So are you ready to go? Come on, what will it be? Are we gaming or painting or watching dated kids TV? Grab a bite, crack a sprite, dim the lights, sit tight, cause the stream's about to start and the mics sound right, boy. Tiny Peter. Tiny Peter.
Check the mic and make sure it sounds right, boys.
Boy.
Oh, whip out your brush, give it a clean. We're gonna paint a picture like the world's never seen. Come on and settle in for Tiny Peter's awesome night of art live stream. Oh, that says A.N.A.L. Oh, for God. Why did no one tell me this? What the hell? Whip. Thank you to Wee Carrot XO for subscribing. Welcome everyone to the live stream. It's good to see you. It's time for an art stream today. Are we all ready to be relaxed, chilled out, and make some wonderful pictures or sculptures or whatever other kind of artwork you choose to make?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Hashtag TJ Art Stream with Tiny Peter Austin. Hello TP.
Hello.
How are you? How was your weekend? It's Monday, my dudes. Loved the new Worst Games Ever episode. Hope you are having a fantastic day.
Whip, it's all very busy today. Hello everybody. Thank you to yes, Wee Carrot for subscribing via Prime for 5 months. Also to Skip Intro, who subscribed via Prime for 13 months on an 11-month streak. That's nearly a 1-year streak. Wow. Have a good art stream, TP. Thank you, Skip Intro. I'm sure I will. Thank you, Stephen, for the bits. I'm very well, and I had a very nice weekend. The weather has turned in the UK, and it is now springtime in May. It took a couple of months to get to spring, but we're here now, and it is warm. In fact, it's almost summer now. It's lovely, really nice weather. What else? We've also got Timmy Whiff gifting a sub to Dahlia Night 21 Shade, or Nightshade perhaps, with the 21 just placed inside. That has taken you up to 17 gift subs now on the channel. Thank you very much, Timmy Whiff, for that. Alex Allsop91 says, I've got my Crayola suppository in. Very good. I hope you all have your Crayola suppositories in, everybody. Not very good at gaming. Subscribe. That's our cat, our writer cat, who has subscribed for 30 months now. Wow. Hello, TP. Saw the stream was vaguely D&D themed, so had to tune in. Hope you and the rest of the Warriors clan are well. Thank you, cat. I hope you are well too. It's vaguely D&D themed, but yes, we're going to be drawing some fantasy heroes today, I think, perhaps, maybe, shrug. Steven Skoda subscribed for 59 months on a 56-month streak. 59-month subversary. It's Monday. Tiny Peter is streaming. It's an art stream. Also resubbing during a Peter stream. Lots of love. All the best. Cheers for the countless hours of fun and entertainment. Wow. Thank you very much, Stephen. Nearly 60 months. That's a crazy amount of time.
27.
Oh my God, Matt Jadeth Evans counting down. 100 bits there with the 27. Goodness knows what's going to happen in 27 weeks' time. It's exciting. It hit 26 here yesterday. It probably won't get that hot in actual summer, says Ali PPP7. Yeah, I think you're right. Potentially we're peaking here. I don't know. Steve Escoda's gifting subs to Rotten Robbo and Evan Dorenzo. Thank you, Stephen, for that. You're on 1176 gift subs now, which is also a ludicrous number. Thank you very much indeed. Matt Jadeth Evans, subscribing via Prime for 15 months.
Extra bits for the Tiny Peter Austin art hype
look at this. Look at this hype train going. We're filling up level 3 now. We've got 4 minutes to get it full. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much for hyping the hype train. It's about to leave the station. Matt Jadeth Evans subscribing via Prime for 15 months. ATP, looking forward to this art stream. Hope you had a great weekend in the heat. I did. Had a lovely time. Went out both days to the great outdoors and enjoyed the sunshine. Went to the beach on Saturday, actually. That was nice. And then yesterday, went to a lovely little woodland retreat that nobody knows about except me and like 2 of my friends. So I had a nice time. It's all for me. I'm keeping it secret. GY Goliath gifting subs. They've gone to Davis Board and Parmo Lord, taking GY Goliath, GYG, up to 703 gift subs. What on earth? Goodness me, thank you very much indeed, GY Goliath. Ghost of Mozart Official is in the chat as well for the first time, saying, can't believe I didn't realise y'all had a Twitch channel this whole time. Glad to be here. Flippinette, Ghost of Mozart Official, nice to have you. We try and talk about it often enough on various... we talk about it on the podcast and other places. I think it's probably linked on the website. But yeah, we have a Twitch channel and you are here. This is an interesting stream for you to be starting with. We have the VODs channel as well, of course, so you can catch up on all of the streams you've missed, which is a lot, on our VODs channel. The mods in the chat, I'm sure, will do the function to post the link to it. But weird stream for you to begin on, given that we won't be playing any video games today, which is what we normally do when we're streaming. It's what I normally do, and it's what everyone else normally does. We stream 5 times a week. This is not just for Ghost of Mozart Official's benefit, by the way, for everyone who maybe doesn't know all of this information. But today is an art stream. We'll be doing some drawing all together, whether it's digital drawing in like MS Paint or Photoshop or, you know, equivalent, or perhaps a video game that has a drawing function, or whether it's real life drawing. A lot of people do that with pencils and paints and all sorts of other things. So that's what we're doing today. They happen less than monthly now. They used to be monthly, now they're not. But do, you know, if this happens to not be your thing, then we do gaming stuff normally, like 5 days a week. So stick around for that on other days. 200 bits from Stephen. Extra bits for the Tiny Peter Austin art hype train is what I meant to say. And then Stephen gifted a sub to Ghost of Mozart Official. Salute. That takes Stephen to 1177 gift subs. Will we ever get to the art? No, we won't, because people are being so generous, including Lobrotovich, who's subscribed for 63 months on a 63-month streak, unbroken. My God, imagine if one day he just accidentally forgot to renew and then the streak was gone. Resub time. And an art stream as well. Lovely to see the Insomnia vlog come out this weekend. I don't know if you noticed, but there was a weird foreigner wearing a TJ sweater loitering around with you in some shots. I don't know what that was about, but I hope all is well with you, my friend. Thank you, Lobrotovich, for that. I'll get to that in a moment, the context for that, for those who don't know. But firstly, I will thank Stephen for gifting 3 more subs. They've gone to Red Rage 141, Crafty Fish, and Swizzlefish. Will I be interrupted for the rest of the stream? I hope so, because it means people are being very kind. Thank you, everybody, for all of this. Level 4 on the hype train now. But yes, for those who don't know, on the weekend, 2 videos went out on Patreon. They're a little bonus extra thing just to say thanks to our patrons. At the $5 tier, you can, as well as all the other benefits that we talk about ad nauseum, you can now see our vlog from when we went to Insomnia. And in addition, in a separate video, there was a cut, like we'd cut together a little live-action Dungeons and Dragons experience that we did there.
Interrupting Peter stream TTJ Dick salute.
There was like a booth where you could go in and they'd made a little adventure you could do, and it was like 2 teams against each other, and all the TripleJump staff got involved. We had a lovely time. And that is going to slightly play into what we're doing today. But I've been thinking for pretty much since we did the stream that our writer Kat hosted for us, when we did a fantastic celebratory Dungeons and Dragons game to celebrate 300,000 subscriptions on YouTube. Available on the VODs channel, by the way. This Dungeons and Dragons VOD. There it is. There's a link in the chat. When we did that, we were all playing different characters, and I've been talking for a couple of weeks now, saying, "Oh, we should do an art stream where we draw either those characters or just some silly fantasy heroes or whatever." And as you'll see, actually, one of our wonderful team, mod team, has actually done that already. Like beaten us to the chase. We'll see it because it's in the gallery. So I think we're here now. Thank you to Stephen for the extra 100 bits. I can't get my teeth in today. God. Yes, here we are. We're ready to do some art. But before, no, we're not. We're not ready to do some art, but we're ready to get to some art. By which I mean, if I go over here. Oh no, over here. I'm moving all my windows around. I need a third monitor, really. We've got 3 at the office, but if I go here, yes, this is Twitter, formerly known as X, because we will always call it twitter.com. What happens if you go to x.com? I presume, yeah. Why does it also? I don't know. I'm not complaining. Hashtag TJR. If you use this hashtag and send some artwork, whether it's relevant to today's stream or if you even post it between streams, or indeed, whatever you like. TripleJump art. If it's artwork and you want it on the gallery of an art stream, that's what you do. You send it to that hashtag. You don't have to @ TripleJump or me necessarily. You can do if you want, but it doesn't matter. So here we are. This is what we had drawn during our last stream, where I drew this. Where is it? This Paradise of Sweet Teats. Oh, look at that! Look at the transparency on that there bottle. Nice. So we had this, which Alex 1 in 100 had drawn a few days prior. Actually, it wasn't drawn on stream day, but it's very good. I don't know. What do you think? And the unknown comes out from behind the mirror and says, "There's Deadeye Mini's version of the known. It's TP. It's me. That's wonderful." If you don't have the context for this, it's too late. You missed it. The Willy Wonka experience. If you still don't know what it is, sorry. Cameron Keywood with the Meth Lab Oompa Loompa, Liam Neeson's Unknown, and Oompa Loompa Dumpty Dee, if you're wise, you'll come and see. In Scotland's land where dreams may fall, see fake Willy Wonka's chocolate wall. Oh no, don't see anyone's chocolate wall. That's bad. Look at this by Charlie Von Karma. Wonderful. With the test tube and the little dropper and the green hair. It's fantastic. I love it. And then we've got this by Stephen, felt inspired by the Spyro OST, which you must have been listening to at the time. I've forgotten about that. But it's Spyro and Sheila and Ajem. And then we had this by Log Brotovich. A Paradise of Bready Teats, indeed. There they are. It's like the bread version of Willy Wonka's factory, which is spooky. And there's mine with the fire exit. Very good. And then here it is. This is what I talked about before. Mr. Black, who I believe is in the chat. Yes, there is Mr. Black. drew this fantastic piece of work. Finally finished my interpretation of the Walrus Clan from TripleJump's D&D stream. We have Human Wizard James Jenkins, Elf Bard Ashton, Halfling Druid me, and Clone Goliath Barbarian Penn Botter, which was who was subbed in by Andrew from Cultaholic, who did an excellent job. There he is. Look at that. It's wonderful stuff. Let me hit the old F11 so we can have... Oh, gorgeous. So well done to Mr. Black. Am I right? And that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to draw some fantasy heroes, whether it's these ones or if it's the ones from the D&D experience that we did at Insomnia, if you're a patron and you've seen that video, or whether you want to do your own characters, if you're a D&D player, whatever you want to do, let's do some art. I will be using Old Faithful Photoshop as usual. At some point, I should do the paints again, shouldn't I? I should get some real physical paint out. But for now, hey, whatever. It's easy to do the Photoshop version, the Photoshop method. And that's what we're going to do. So I wanted to have some nice fantasy music playing, and I thought about. I came very close to using the soundtrack of Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, which is one of my favourite kind of hack and slash RPG games. Do I have... I've got a copy of it, haven't I? There it is. Oh, can I get it over the top of my Resident Evil without destroying... Oh, probably not. But I'm committed now. I can't even get it. It's so close to the top of the shelf, I can barely even pull it out. Hang on, I pull it out sideways there. Oh, God. There we go. Oh, spooky. There it is. It's a fantastic game, and the music was done by Jeremy Soule, who has done the music for all sorts of wonderful fantasy video games. But this is actually set in the Forgotten Realms. Everyone's heard of Baldur's Gate now, haven't they? If they hadn't already, I mean, it was already a pretty famous thing. The non-Dark Alliance games, the straight Baldur's Gate video games were already pretty famous, but certainly in the past year or so, everybody has come to know what Baldur's Gate is. But it's in the Forgotten Realms. Like, I don't know what the noun is. Continuity or world or game of Dungeons and Dragons. So I wanted to play that soundtrack, but you know what? It's a bit aggressive. I really like it, but it's quite, because it's a combat game, very combat heavy game. So instead, although it's not Dungeons and Dragons themed, I admit, I thought, let's go with another nice fantasy soundtrack. I'm going to play some Trine. Oh, it's quite loud, that, isn't it? Hopefully that's about right for you. So, shame the new Dark Alliance isn't good, says Death89. Yeah, I've not tried it, but partly because I've looked at it and thought, nah, I'm alright, thanks. This is like a soundtrack for Tiny Peter trying to get something off the shelf. It is, isn't it? Yeah. The plucked strings of someone struggling. So I've not yet decided really whether I want to do the party from Cat's game. Maybe I could do that because I'll probably absolutely butcher the faces of my colleagues, and that will be humorous, I'm sure. So yeah, perhaps I'll go with that. Right. So the composition of this is not going to be anywhere near as good as what Mr. Black did, but they're probably all just going to be standing one next to each other like that, But hey, that's fine. So let me know in the chat what you're doing today, art-wise. What medium are you using? What subject are you drawing / arting in some other non-drawery fashion? Okay, should I do myself first? If I do myself first and it's like really like messed up and ugly, then that's fine because it means I can then do the same to all my colleagues and it will be less offensive. Yeah? Oh, your smoothing's off. Oh, you know what they say, tiny feet, big feet, right? I don't know if halflings in D&D have big feet, but in the same way that they do in... Oh, it's splayed. It's a good start. Sure, that's fine. I do love the Trine soundtrack, it's lovely. Say what you like about the game. I also like the game, incidentally, but some people don't. What's up with the ankles? It's trying to sort of give some height to the foot, but it's not come out right at all. Okay, sure. Absolutely zero definition on the toes, but that's fine. Let's have some knobbly knees. Oh, it's a nice soundtrack. It's good. Now he's already looking quite tall, so I might have to expand the canvas a bit here so that he ends up shorter than everyone else. Such long legs. I might have to make these shorter. This is untenable. Oh no, that's not an eraser. How's that happened? Oh, that's why. I see what I've done. Okay. If your knees are this knobbly, please do consult a physician. It's not right. But it's okay for mine to be that knobbly. As usual, I've got quite a thick brush on the go here compared to the size of the image, so we're losing a lot of definition. But hey, it's all part of the charm, the extremely thick lines and lack of any detail at all. I think I had a quarter staff, didn't I? But I mean, this could almost have been written by Jeremy Soule. This music feels a bit PS1 Harry Potter, doesn't it? I asked you the question, and I didn't read your answers, as usual. Let me scroll back up the chat and see what you're all doing. Watching Tiny Peter draw on my PC, says Death89. That's what you're doing. Good. Wax pastels in my sketchbook. I'm drawing some cute little guys, says Desi Does Pizza. Excellent. By the way, the hype train, choo-choo, etc. I think we got to level 4, right? Oh, level 3. Hype train emotes. Fantastic. Well done, everyone. Thank you for contributing to that hype train. It was great. Yesterday I was drawing a pride teddy bear with starry eyes. Still in draft form right now. Not able to draw today due to migraines and tremors. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Pensive Games. But I hope your teddy bear comes out well. And I hope you're feeling better too, obviously. That's the priority. That before the teddy bear, but both. When we want to change the music, we can put on some original soundtrack RuneScape. That's not a bad idea. I think we've done that before. We have done that in a different art stream. But yeah, that's a good shout. Synesthetic, welcome to the stream. Glad you could be here. The whole stream is just legs. Is this legs? Yeah, it is. Look at his knobbly knees and big feet. It's good. Tiny Peter stick brush, painting my knobbly knees. Yes. I'm also drawing a cute little guy, says Lobrotovich. Okay. I'm giving the hero some dastardly enemies to test their might on MS Paint, says G.Y. Goliath. Oh, that's a good idea. Some enemies, like the ogres that we fought right at the beginning of the game, which we didn't have to fight if we'd just spoken to them. Or trolls they were. That was the whole pun, wasn't it? That they were trolls. So let's do the staff first. Staff come first at Team Triple Jump. Just do that. Some of that. It's gone a little bit sort of Game of Thrones now, hasn't it? Music. There you go, he's actually holding that. I've sort of done that anatomically correctly. It's good to see. A rare treat. Some anatomy. Now, because he's a druid, and he likes nature and stuff, this is going to just be, rather than an actual quarterstaff, it's just going to be like an actual branch. God, this brush really is just way too thick. I've really done myself here. I mean, I guess everyone else is going to be a lot bigger than him, so yeah, maybe if I expand the canvas afterwards, I can make everyone much bigger, and then the brush won't be quite so fiddly. We'll do that. I mean, look at that. It's just completely unusable. Tongue came out briefly there while I was trying to focus. Obviously, I could make my brush smaller at this point, but then it kind of bothers me when I notice different brush sizes on. If I was a professional, I would use all sorts of different brush sizes at different times. But my Tiny Peter style is. Everything is done with the same brush size. I've reduced it a tiny bit now just to make it slightly more usable, but there we go. I mean, that's impractical, isn't it? That would just stab you in the side, but Hey, whatever. Right, brush size going back up briefly. Right, now I get to draw my own face, which is good because it's going to go really badly. And if I give him a big head, it will make him look even smaller, right? Like a baby. And it will give me slightly more real estate to use when using this massive brush to like draw his features. Anyone else drawing today? And what are you drawing and what are you using? Hey, I actually did read the chat and read those answers before, so quite pleased with myself. He's a happy little guy. How am I doing eyes? Am I doing great big eyes that are big enough that I can draw a pupil in them? No, it can't be. It's not feasible. Got little shiny eyes like a gingerbread man. There he sort of almost is. So I had like deer ears. That's all right. I'll just I'll colour them afterwards. Then that's what I'll do. And then I might have to just like a tuning fork. That's kind of what he looked like. At the moment, he's naked. But, yeah, he's a bit sack boy, actually. You're right, Cooley Wooly. Ghost of Mozart official is painfully animating in After Effects for their job. Does that count as drawing? Of course it does. Yes. So, I had a hood. That's kind of like a herd, I guess. Could draw some little ruffles in it, perhaps. No, you know what? Whatever. It can just go around his neck. Doesn't really matter what it is. A little audio glitch there in the YouTube video, and which I'm using to watch this. You know what? I'm relatively satisfied with him. Not sure about this, actually. Sort of the jacket. I think I'd rather it was a kind of a tunic, but... Now, the problem is, because I've sort of done an okay job there, it means that I've got to do an okay job-ish with... Oh yeah, I need to... If I'm gonna... Yeah, otherwise that means he was wearing no trousers. Yeah, I need to do an okay job with everyone else's. So we'll see how we get on. But that is a little tiny Peter. So now, if I make the canvas way bigger... Oh yeah, he's super tiny now. He's like a little Groot. So I'm obviously not going to make everyone else that big, but maybe, you know, maybe that big. So that's him. Does he want a nose? I don't know if he does, actually. I don't think he's sort of got room. I'll make the brush a little smaller again. Sure, that's fine. So we'll go back to the same brush size, but we're making some bigger people now, so hopefully it should work well enough. So, what big knees you have, Grandma? Well, you know what they say, big knees, big feet. Should we give him a little bit of sort of hobbit foot hair? Again, I'm not well versed enough in the Dungeons and Dragons lore to know just how similar D&D halflings are to Tolkien's Middle-earth halflings, but again, you know what they say, big knees, hairy feet. Oh god, they're kind of gross, but you know what? It's fine. And very accurate to real life. That is exactly what my feet look like. Right. So, that's me. Who else was there? There was James Jenkins the Wizard. So, I'm gonna give him a great big bushy beard. far greater and bigger and bushier than James Jenkins' real beard, although he does have a somewhat bushy beard. Should I give him a wizard's hat? This isn't going to look anything like James Jenkins. It might if I give him the glasses. And make it a wonky one. Yeah, if he has some JJ glasses, it might look a bit like James Jenkins. We still don't have a great deal of definition with this brush size. There, that is exactly what James Jenkins looks like. That's perfectly accurate. And he definitely will not be upset by this depiction. That's James. That's him. Thank you to Joe T or Joette 1118 for subscribing via Prime for 57 months. Thank you very much indeed. Hope you're well. Oh, very, very tall. Maybe he's got his hand in his pocket. Do wizards have pockets? They do now. Okay, here we go. fact, let's give him a big drapey wizard sleeve like that. Anatomically, not sure about this. He's quite tall. Oh no, it could be worse. That could be worse. I thought he was even bigger than I'd kind of made him out to be. So let's give him a sort of a proper like magician's magic wand. Let's be a bit closer to the hand. Please be spoiler free in the chat, but who has watched has anyone watched Doctor Who since it resumed? And what are your spoiler free thoughts? I have a few thoughts. Mostly positive. A couple less so. But yeah, it's pretty good at the moment. It's quite it's a bit heavy, this, isn't it? Let's oh, we're in the Forsaken Dungeons apparently. Let's go to the. Oh, that's better. This is what I was hoping for. Bit more pizzicato. There we go. I'm not really sure why he's sort of holding it in the middle of his chest like that. It does look like he's potentially about to commit some sort of sex act, but it's fine. And the other hand in his pocket. It all looks a little bit sort of sinister, doesn't it? But you know what? It's okay. Why has he got his hand in his pocket? I mean, I know it's because I put his hand in his pocket, but I just want to know what he's doing in there. It's fine. Well, it's going very, very well so far, as expected. Yeah, I'll sort of colour that in as hair later. Not that James has particularly sort of bushy hair, but I feel like I should give him some. maybe not. There's not really room. Okay, that's 2 out of 4. We're halfway there. It's 6 o'clock. It's all good. I haven't watched Doctor Who in years. I haven't really gelled with the new Doctor Who as much since Matt Smith. I mean, I agree with you, Pensive Games. That's about where I started to not drop off in terms of watching it. Like I've watched every episode that's ever been out of New Who, as they call it. But yeah, I kind of started to lose some of it. Probably when Capaldi came in. Nothing against Peter Capaldi as an actor or even as a doctor, but I think some of the writing got a bit weird at that point. And yeah. Right, so I'm actually quite pleased with this little gingerbread boy that we've made here. So who's left? There's Ashton, who was a bard, and then a gigantic Ben Potter, who's going to be about this tall / Pen Botter. So let's do a Ashton, who was a ringmaster. Do ringmasters have flared trousers? This one does. In fact, they probably wear sort of boots, don't they? How do boots look? Ringmaster boots. I'm googling it. Oh, it's more like wellies, really. The ones I'm looking at. Oh yeah, and then with those things on the top, sort of boot toppers. She needs to be probably about as tall as James, though, doesn't she? So really, I've kind of... She's going to have a big belt on. Yeah, okay. I like it so far. Is it the bigger one at the top or a... Yeah, like that. Okay, okay. Something's happening. I know they're more of a military thing, but I'm going to give her some shoulder tassels as well. I've kind of done too much lapel there. Yeah, let's just... That's fine. Hang on, how are the proportions? Yeah, that's fine. I just need to do this again. From the top. Literally. Alright, boys, from the top. Wait, no, that way. Yes? No, hang on. I've forgotten what jackets look like. Okay. Yeah, like that. Just like that. And then she's going to have one hand, I think, maybe on her hip. Maybe the other hand, the one I've got. Or no, it's fine. Thumb goes behind. You've got your hand on your hip. Well, depends, but mine does. Hang on. So raise that. That. Hang on. What am I doing here? Hand needs to start here, but I want it smaller than the jacket. That's what I'm trying to achieve, but okay. So like that. I don't know. Not sure about that. I think the arm's just a bit small. Can be on her. I mean, that's not even her hip, is it? That's her ribs, so that's fine because I do need more. I need more arm here. So let's go down here. I mean, this isn't right, but how would that be for size? That would be okay. Yeah. I do that and that, and then I go thumb. Fingers, sleeve. Oh, except the thumb. Again, the thumb should be behind. I'm learning all sorts about anatomy here. You know, anatomy that I have got and experience the use of every single day. That will probably do. Sort of struggling too much to want to do that again. So I'm not going to do any more. That's fine. And then I either want to give her a musical instrument, which involves drawing a musical instrument, or I would like to give her a kind of a lion tamer's like chair, or well, I guess you would use 2 hands for that, or like a whip or something. But I guess a lion tamer is distinct to a ringmaster, so yeah, maybe she needs some kind of instrument. Could she be wielding a guitar as a weapon? So if I was holding a guitar, it would be going over my head like that. If I was holding one as a weapon, which I do frequently, and my thumb would be coming around, would be going like that, sort of. Yes and no, but yes. Kind of need the arm. Hang on. I want it. Yeah, it probably needs to be kind of sticking out at in the other direction here. Maybe almost straight. Okay, yeah, something like that. That's doing things for me. Keep this going until the end. Like that. And big and then little, right? Is that how it works, or is it bigger at the bottom? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Oh my god, it's huge. Okay. I'm feeling it. Let's bring this down. It's a bit slow, this eraser, because I've got it too smooth. Down there. I do actually own a guitar, but I can't really remember what they look like, but it's fine. That's fine. That will do. I'll put some strings on it, maybe when I'm colouring it in. Or should I do them now? I'll do them now. Oh, don't sound so enthusiastic, Peter. Calm down. She's allowed as many strings as I can just sort of fit along here. No. Do you like the bend in them? I think the bend is really good and would definitely make the instrument work far better. It's a 4-string. And it's wobbly because she's been hitting people with it, you know? That's how and why. So, she needs a little neck hole. But really, she should have an additional collar, like a shirt collar, kind of. There, there, there. That's her neck. Okay. Yeah, and then some buttons down here. Be a very thin. Hang on. Let's smooth it down. See, look what happens when I reduce my brush size. It looks so much nicer, but I sort of refuse to do it for the most part. I don't like these tiny twiddly details, and I like it all being the same size. And I don't know why, because it looks way nicer when I just like make it smaller and do stuff with detail. But whatever. Right, now it's time to grossly offend my best friend. So, we're not going to react until it's done. When I've said it's finished, if it still looks really bad, then we can say, Peter, why are you so rude for? But during the drawing process, no. What does her... She doesn't have, like, a proper fringe. Oops. She sweeps it down one way, which I obviously know because I'm her best friend. The music's got serious. I mean, that's not how her hair go. But, you know what? think I'll take it. That's about right. Let me just neaten all this bollocks up a bit. Sure, if I can add a non-offensive face to that head, I think I'll get away with it. Peter having to Google how his best friend looks. Yeah, absolutely. To be fair, Ashton doesn't know how her hair goes either. Because when we've been filming the video game, she has sometimes been... She's had to look at, like, how she had her hair when we've done, like, pickup shots, like, on a separate day to when we did the first shots. She's been like, how was my hair? I need to check. Okay. Now, actually, I can't go too far wrong with the face either, because everyone has this cartoony face. So as long as I do that and that. The little twinkles. My twinkles are too big compared to mine. There we go. That's fine. And Anne knows. Anne knows. Did any of you go to school with Anne? That's fine. I forgot when I started drawing this head that this is how everyone's face looks, except James Jenkins' face. How long has that been there? Go away. But there she is. Frightening Bard. So, just need to do all the extra bits like, whoops, I forgot to, do that and that sort of thing. Meaning her entire arm was bare there. Oh, we should have had this music while I was trying to draw the face. Just me struggling. Alright. I think that's alright. Could have been far worse. I'm just not sure about this thin line down the middle of her shirt. I think I can just get rid of that. Do instead. Give her a little cravat. Yeah, that'll probably look okay when it's coloured in. Okay, and that just leaves gigantic pen botter.
Yeah. Happy 420
Oh, blaze it, everyone.
My dude's Lord 16 dab. Since we are all drawing so fantastical today, here are some fantasy jokes.
Okay.
What do you call a knight who is too afraid to fight? Surrender. Ha ha ha.
Surrender.
Why are rogues so sneaky? Because their armor is made of hide. Hi-e. What do you call a 1,000-year-old fae? A millennial elf. Ho ho ho. What do you call an immaterial fantasy writer? A non-fungible Tolkien.
Oh, for God's sake.
What do you call a magician who's incredibly good at cooking? A sorcerer. Hi-hoo.
Somehow made Ashton like a bit taller than James Jenkins. Although she's got the boots on, so maybe we'll leave it.
BBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBBB B B B B B guitar B B B B B B traveling across of the land with wizards and music blaze it.
With wizards and music blaze it. Oops. Okay, good. We're doing fine. I have also just noticed, and you guys can't actually see, because it's behind Snoop and behind me over on the right-hand side of your screen. But I have not been doing this on a transparent layer. Oh, you can see, just at the top. Here, follow my mouse, just there. That has a white background, but we can deal with that. I think we can just like say I wanted. You guys, if you're a regular viewer of the art streams, you'll know how I like to color these things in. See, I've drawn some red there. Oh, it's black actually. There we go. But if I want, oh no, piss off. Right. Okay. So if I want that to be behind James, if I move it from this layer down underneath the one that you can't now see, but so that it's gone behind, it's not working. But if I change this to, there we go, to darken, then we can actually see through it because of Photoshop. So we will be able to work with this. So now time to draw a great big man. Great big bushy man. Where's he going to be standing? He's going to be standing here. And he is going to be absolutely enormous. His knees are going to be here. So his legs are going to be... What is he wearing on his feet? Is he wearing bare feet because he's a barbarian and he just doesn't give a flip? That means I have to draw some feet again, which I don't really want to have to do. So no, he's going to be wearing more boots. I'm going to just look up, like, biker boots so that I can see what they look like. I've always struggled. I mean, I've always struggled to draw lots of things, but I've always really struggled, I think I've talked about this before, to draw shoes. And I don't know what it is about them, but they always come out looking wrong. Now that's amongst one of the best shoes I've ever drawn, so that gives you an idea of how bad my shoe drawing abilities are. I mean, they're a bit clown shoe-ish, aren't they, already? But fine. So those are just the boots of the guy. This guy's going to be huge. Let's give him some boot straps. Bootstrap Bill Turner. Here he is. Couple of straps. Maybe with a buckle. I know we've lost our music, actually. I need to resume it, don't I? Oh, it looks a bit like a Winky. Maybe I'll have the line coming in that way. That makes it look slightly less Wink-like. Still somewhat sort of square phallic, but it would be worse if the line was at the other end. So there we go. Just a series of small penises. Let's have some music back. No, I'm never going to be able to look at those without seeing knobs, so we're going to do that. And instead, perhaps they've just been sort of pushed through a kind of a strap. Like that, yeah. That's how they've been done. You know, like on boots when you push the straps through a strap. That's just how it works. That's fine, that'll do. It looks like something. It looks intentional. There's a magpie going flipping mental outside. We have a pair of magpies who live around here, and a lot of people don't like magpies. I don't mind them. Like, I understand why people don't like them, because they'll like flip up baby birds and stuff. Oh, hang on. Because I've now... Oh, how do I lock this layer? No, what? Oh, there, the little lock. That's what'll do it. Oh no, not. Is it one of these? No, not that one. That one. Background. Yes. There we go. Yeah, a couple of magpies live around here, and sometimes they stand on one of the fences and look at cats and rattle like a football rattle, which is probably my least favourite thing about a magpie. You guys won't be able to hear that, but good God. That's it. Driving me mad. But yeah, I do kind of like them. They're very clever, old Maggies. I have a robin who repeatedly attacks my bedroom window at random times, says Mr. Black. I'd love to have a robin attacking my bedroom window at random times. In fact, at regular times would be even better. He needs to be absolutely ripped, this guy, doesn't he? Everything needs to be convex. Okay. I think we're on one of the last tracks now, so let's go right back to the beginning where it was nice. The game's getting serious at this point, so we have to rewind. Okay. Those are the legs of He-Man, aren't they? So when you do that, your thumbs are behind you. Okay. And what can people see? They can see your little finger coming up the back of your hand. Hang on. How does that... Goes up and across and then down. Oh yeah, like that. And then... Kind of. Wait, what? I'm looking at it right now and I can't work out what. What? I mean, I could just leave him like that, but it just looks like a great big lump of flesh. Have you noticed that my paintbrush is sometimes leaving behind a single dot? That's because my mouse is dying. Like, permanently. I don't mean it's running out of power. It's a wired mouse. But it's... slowly coming to the end of its life. And sometimes it does a little extra click when you let go of having held it down. Oh yeah, he needs to have one of those like multiple necks. You know the ones? Or it's like no neck almost. It's like where their neck starts down here, but they've got like shoulders going behind their. You know what I'm talking about. Probably a word for it. Deltoids, bodybuilder neck. Deltoids is probably the word I'm looking for. Yeah. Now this is Andrew, who also wears glasses. What shape are Andrew? I want an up-to-date photo of Andrew Hodkinson. Okay, they're sort of they're that shape, but obviously not that big. In fact, because he's a cool dude, because he's a bodybuilder, I might just turn them into shades. He's becoming Johnny Bravo, and I like it. I like it a lot. So Andrew often wears a beanie. That's almost immediately turned into a sort of a beret. Is he too cool to smile, possibly? Doesn't look... that could be anyone. It doesn't necessarily look like Andrew. But, you know what? At least it doesn't look really bad. I'm not sure whether to draw the facial hair in now with the big pen. Probably not. I'm feeling cut up about these... about these fists. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Why does it just look like two great big curled up tentacles? I know what I'll do. I'll put boxing gloves on him. Then I don't have to worry about anything. If at first you don't succeed, stick boxing gloves on a person. If I was like that with boxing gloves, I'm still having the same issue. No, we're all right. That right? Kind of. It's good enough. Could give him a little wrestling belt as well, couldn't I, really, if I wanted to? He's kind of been skipping core day by the looks of it, but that's okay. Now I get to live out one of my biggest dreams. A career goal I've had for a number of years now, which is to live on air draw Andrew Hodkinson's nipples. And there they are. Not the same size. But hey, most people, if you have two of something, they're not the same size. Which is fine. And normal. Here he is, looking completely not like the real man. But hey. Again, not looking too offensive, so I'm the real winner here. There he is. It's not really very fantasy themed, is it? But then, you know, here's a ringmaster holding a guitar, so it's fine. I will take it. How does one draw a 6-pack? I'm Googling all sorts of stuff here that, you know, I never quite thought I would Google. You put the pecs on like that. And then it's sort of just... It's just that, I think. Will this look like a ribcage? Will it look like Zoidberg? A bit of both, but yet yes. Hang on, maybe if I don't connect them all the way up to the... Yeah, okay, that's all right. That's okay. Good. Well, there's probably like some kind of other muscles I should be drawing in here that I don't understand because I don't have them. But no, it's fine. So, I tell you what, one thing I do enjoy a lot about doing these art streams is how you never quite know what I'm going to end up drawing, even when I tell you exactly what I'm about to draw. I rarely draw that thing. I'm like, hey, now we're going to do a big fantasy barbarian. And now I've just drawn what I was about to say, you know, the sort of Adonis version of Andrew Hodgkinson. But actually, as I say, this is kind of just what the real guy looks like. Cool. Let me turn the background all white. No, all white. Pop that behind there. Merge them together. And that's it. That's our squad. There they are, squad goals. They're looking great. So it's I wanted to colour them in, but I mean it's quarter to the hour, 20 to the hour. I can try and make a start, but I'm not going to have time to do them all. Well, let's just try, shall we? If we don't try, we don't know. So I think if I stick that to darken, shift. So I'll try and go quite quickly, I guess. I'll just make everyone the same colour, which is not accurate, but see, there's things like this where I've like made deliberate holes in stuff where we're gonna maybe come. Well, actually, no, that's just a single instance where something needs to be white instead of not white, but so I just need to do that. So remember, if you've been drawing along at home today, let's turn the smoothing off, there we go. If you've been drawing at home, make sure in the next sort of 10-15 minutes you submit your pictures of what you've been drawing to TJ Art if you want it to be shown at the end of the stream. There have been occasions in the past where I've done a little mid-stream gallery, but hey, we've not had time to do that today because we've had so much to draw. Okay, there we go. Only a little bit of flesh on show for old Jimmy Jenks. That's it. Oh, and there. And his hand. What's he doing in that pocket? Get out of there. So here we go. Sort of drawing it in a hurry. I feel like a children's TV presenter doing an art show where they say, I'm just doing it quickly to show you, but you take your time at home. You can take as long as you need. And then in a minute I'm going to pull out an absolute masterpiece that one of the production team has made for me that I pretend is mine. Here's one I made earlier. I should do that. I should get one of my staff to just do the art for me ahead of time, and then sort of at the end I go, ta-da! Do some brown fur on top of that later, but I'll just pop that there. So for Ashton, it is just hands and face. I don't even know what I've drawn there exactly, but yeah, I think that's right. I'll just erase the eyes at the end. Hang on, it's just easier to do this. Colour it all in. Say no, no. Right, what next? Let's do Ashton's. This is the bit I've been looking forward to colouring in the most, so I'm going to do this first. Much like how I eat my food at home. I always eat the bit. I don't save the best till last. Well, I sometimes do. The first bite always has to be the thing that I've been looking forward to the most, right? And then, yeah, you maybe always save one of the best bites till the end. But thing is, depending on what it is you're eating, if it's going to take a while to eat, you don't want that good bit to be left cold at the end, do you? See, that's, you know, I'm all for people saying, "Oh, save the best till last. What are you doing? Save the best till last." But I'm less for it when it's like, leave it till it's flipping cold on the plate, and then it's not nice anymore. You foo. Right. Some nice yellow gold shoulders. Oh yeah, that's good. Good stuff. Nice belt buckle as well, matching. I was kind of wanting to give her like cream, sort of like jodhpur style. I've seen like yellow. I'm sure I've seen like yellowy. Yeah, maybe like this. They're a little bit green actually, but I'm just slightly concerned they're going to look too similar to the flesh colour, and it's just going to look like she's got no trousers on. Does that look like she's got no trousers on? Probably. If I make it grey. Yeah, that'll do. Sure. Boots. These boots were made for walking. They're going to be grey as well. I'm not sure about these trousers now. What colour? Or maybe they should be black. Yeah, that might be it actually. Maybe black. It's better. Don't know. I really do think ringmasters wear like white or cream trousers, but I'm not happy about it. Anyway, let's stick a belt on it. Maybe it's the same colour as, or maybe the boot colour. Yeah, that's good. I like that. And then she's got maybe a white shirt on. I might just make it a kind of an off-white so it doesn't look like I've forgotten to colour it in. The collar, like that. And then what colour cravat? Maybe something interesting. A nice blue. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's a bit orange. Alright, that's fine. I don't think this looks very ringmastery anymore. It looks a bit more rock star. But then I guess, you know, that might be the massive guitar she's got in her hand, potentially. So let's colour this in. No, again, it's a bit green. Trying to do the same colour as her hair, but is that different enough? Barely. Okay. No, hang on. Go. And let's do that like that, yeah, and then maybe just round the hole, whatever the technical term is for the hole. A little ring of colour. Yeah? No? See, I think mine has like a bit of gold around the outside. A bit like that, but not feeling it. I don't like it. Sure, that'll do there, and then perhaps that. That's Ashton done. I should be pretty easy. It's going to be a series of greens and browns. My little Peter Pan trousers. Not really sure why I've added the knobbly knees, but I think it's come out quite well. Just turns me into a little comic book character, doesn't it? And I don't mean like a superhero comic book character. I mean like a little sort of Dennis the Menace. Like a Beano character. Okay. Brown tunic. Darker brown hood. Darker still. Tiny Peter mystery hair colour that no one seems to be able to agree on. That's a bit too saturated. Sure. That's it. That's the mystery colour. Is he blonde? Is he brown haired? Is he ginger? Nobody seems to know. Just want the smoothing back on for this briefly. Go. Ears done. Let's have a very brown looking quarterstaff. Smoothing off. Peter Austin's mystery hair, that's it, yeah. The answer to all those questions is yes. Yeah. I think you might be right. I was blonde as you like as a little boy. As a lot of people, you know, a lot of people who have dark hair now had much lighter hair as a child, but I've always been very much a blonde-haired person, and even now, I think people who see me in the flesh would agree that I have a kind of a dirty blonde hair. Like I think when the light is on it, you can see that there's like it kind of highlights in a sort of blondie kind of way, even though the base color is quite dark now. And in the summer it goes lighter. But yeah, I've definitely had over the years now of people very kindly sending in fan art of me and the team. I've had a lot of people draw me as ginger, as quite dark-haired, quite fair, blonde-haired, and I'll take any of them. I'm gonna give James the most stereotypical. In fact, let's make it even bluer. A proper like Merlin the Wizard hat and robes. And if I have time at the end, I'll even put some stars on it. Just do all the edges. What is going on in that pocket? Down here, along there, along the bottom. Oh, I've gone outside me lines. Okay. No! Honestly, quicker to just undo the whole thing and draw it again rather than get the eraser out. Tempted to leave the beard white, actually. I'm not going to, but temptation is there. Okay, we'll just use a bit of a darker blue to do the pocket, just to add some kind of visual interest to this otherwise completely uniform thing. There he is. He's done. I'm going to grab a brown and do his great big bushy beard. It's a bit dark, isn't it? A bit dark and grey. Let's give him what's known in the industry as Ashton hair brown. There, he's good. And then with this boy, again, it'd be nice to add a little sort of decal to this, if that is the correct terminology, at the end, if I can, like a lightning bolt or something, or some flames. But for now, get some base colours down. It's only just turning 7 o'clock. Get your submissions in. Hashtag TJArt. If you post them on Twitter with that hashtag, you don't need to @ me. I'm not even logged in as me at the moment, actually. Well, I am logged in as me, but one of my other accounts. Hashtag TJR. Get them sent in there. We'll go through the gallery before the end of the stream. So if you've been drawing something today and you would like to show it, whether it's this kind of thing or otherwise, I would love to see it. We love to see it. Okay, gonna add some Robin Williams the Genie cuffs to these. I don't quite know why, but I think it looks nice. bit bold, but that's fine. And maybe just a little thin. Strip of gold there. Maybe he's got the same colour on his straps. Whoops. What colour are his boots going to be? I don't want them to be too black because we'll lose all this detail. Maybe just kind of the same colour as this, but just darker. Or if I split it up, if I put something much darker here. No. Even darker. No, even... There we go. Break it up like this, then maybe I can just use the same colour. It might not look too weird. If it just looks like he's been matchy and accessorised. How's that going to look? Nah, I don't like that. Let's just use this instead then, I guess. That's fine. Do lose a bit of the detail, but I mean, it's detail in air quotes, isn't it? I mean, it was never that detailed to begin with. But I guess that's why it's such a bad thing to lose what little we had. But it's okay. On outside the lines, but that's all right because we have the magic eraser. And that is about it. What colour hat does he? I think he wears like quite often wears a grey beanie. Our Andrew. That's it. Almost looks like a bandana just because he's a wrestler. But oh, what a gang! What a little team! I really like how that's come out, actually. You know, it's in my signature style, which is massive brush strokes, as we know, massive outlines, and, you know, questionable anatomy, zero definition on fingers and thumbs. But, hey, I think it's quite alright. I'm not going to faff around adding stars to James's robe. There simply is... Oh, you know what? The flipping is time. I'm going to do it. But I'm going to do them in a kind of... I don't know, let's add a bit of smoothing on that. Don't want it too wobbly. What can I do? No. If I just make one nice one... It's not a nice one. I think there is actually a star tool, but it'll just look too artificial. Sure, that's probably alright. If I... Oops. Rotate it a bit. What are we on? Smoother. No! Oh God. No, why are you moving the whole flipping thing? I'm clicking on it. It's right there. I am clicking it. Oh, it's because this whole thing... yeah, alright. We're going to have to do that for now. They don't really look like stars when you rotate them anywhere other than 0 degrees, but... It's like that bit in The Simpsons when the Skywriter smoke box explodes and they're all going, what is it? How are we getting on? You know what, I genuinely just don't like those. I don't think it's really working. He's fine as he is. And they do look ready to quest. They will slaughter so many goblins. They will not feed the trolls. I would love... Imagine this guy being on your team. Giant, like, 10-foot wrestler slash boxer, Andrew Hodkinson slash Penn Botter. He would be great to have. I'm gonna add, just to make it clear that this is a weapon and not, she's not got it there ready to play. We're just gonna add a little bit of blood. And then we're done. So please, last chance, get your submission sent to TJ Art. Tongue came out again briefly there, I think. Lovely. Just a little bit there as well. It's a weapon. Less is more. Okay, there we go. We're done. So we're going to head over to the gallery now and have a look at what you guys have submitted. So, with the continued tooting of Trine. Let me hit refresh. Is it F5? Yes, it is. We're on latest. I'm going to scroll real quick. So, here we are. This is where it all began. Oh yeah, he had his cowboy hat on, didn't he? I forgot about that. See, this is like refreshing my memory as to what everyone was actually wearing. Oh, look, Mr. Black did stars on the hat. That's good. Yeah, the full ringmaster getup. Oh, I like the stripy trousers. That's cool. Oh, and the tails. See, I didn't do the tails. Should have done that maybe, but that's fine. Oh, I didn't do a hat either, did I? On Ashton. No top hat. That's like, you know, the pièce de la résistance, but never mind. Never mind. It's fine. I still like it as it is. All the moustache. Oh my god. I can't not have the tash on. It's a good job Mr. Black's here. I draw the line at the moustache. I mean, I'm drawing the line of the moustache right now. There we go. We can't not have. There we go. Did she have a little goatee as well? I don't think so. Maybe. You know what? I just don't think it works with mine. I think if I had more time to make it how it should be, I'm going to leave mine as it is. This is us cosplaying as our characters. I mean, Andrew did not look like this, did he? So, you know, doesn't really matter. And I wasn't wearing this. So, you know what? No. Mr. Black has got the actual accurate representation. And I have done the way I remembered it. By which I mean the way I forgot most of it. So here we go. We've got Duai Goliath. The heroes will never forget this encounter. The sight of their foes alone will haunt them. Glad I could participate once more. Forgot how fun it is to do something different. Oh, that's nice. I'm glad you enjoyed it. We've got, I think that's one of your classic jelly cubes. I think they're called like gelatinous cubes, aren't they, actually, officially? I think this is a little goblin down here. And of course, a mimic, which will bite your hand off, much like it did to me in the Patreon Insomnia D&D video. So there you go. Deadeye Minis says, this is James Jenkins the Wizard having a problem with his coin. Yeah, this is his magic coin, remember. Here it is in his hand. No, James Jenkins the Wizard. You just use me and I never get anything out of it. Well, no more. I refuse to just be treated like I'm some sort of object, so I'm off. Oh no. And he floated away and we never saw him again. That's wonderful, Deadeye Minis. I like that. It's different and it's clever. Stephen Scotus has done this. The Mighty Wizard James, the Tiny Goblin Peter, Ferocious Warrior Ben, and Great Mage Ashton. This group of heroes travel on many distant lands. There he is. Ben with his axe. Ashton with the spell book, I imagine, given that she's a great mage. Tiny little Goblin Peter with his pointy ears and a cape. And there's Jenkins with his wizard staff and a hat. Fantastic. I love it. And we've got this. I think this might be the last one. So send them now or forever hold your peace until the next art stream when I will show it. I told you I would draw a cute little guy as well. So here he is. Peter, as he turns into his devastating beast form. I wouldn't want to cross him because wowee, look how scary and powerful he looks in the second picture. I'll have to turn into my beast form. Look at that face. It's brilliant. And then I became the walrus. That thing was so tight. I know it looks like a great big walrus mask, but flip me. It's not very... I mean, the Austins have famously big heads. We're probably very difficult to give birth to. But wow, it was really tight and it smelled very strongly of latex. And the eye holes were the nostrils. You had to look out of the nostrils, which, keep in mind, you know, it's like a 3D mask. It's like the snout comes away from your head like that. So not only are you looking through tiny nostrils, but they're not even there. They're like there. So you can't even see. Anyway, it's great. That's wonderful, Lobrotovich. Thank you very much. I'll do one final refresh just in case we've had any late entries. But that's it by the looks of it. So thank you very much, one and all. Let's lose our Trine music. And I've tried to fade that out and it just, when it hit 10% and went down to 0%. There we go. Here we are. Hello. So that's it. That's the end of another art stream. I hope you had a nice time. I did. We will do another one of those next time I feel like doing one / between games and could do with a one-off stream. They're no longer monthly, but hey, we'll do them. We still do them semi-frequently, I think, hopefully. So thank you all for stopping by. Thanks to everyone who contributed to the hype train today as well. You know, we got some good progress there. We got, what was it, level 3, I think. So that was wonderful. And now I think we should do a little raid. I think Andrew himself is, yes he is, he's streaming over on Cultaholic, so that's what we're going to do. If you want to go and see Cultaholic, there we go, /raid. I forget to do raids these days, and I should do them because people raid me sometimes, which is very nice. I think Lydia raided us last week, and some other people too, so that's something we should be doing for people. Not always to Cultaholic, but sometimes it's nice to raid our colleagues. So there we go. We're going to go and do a little raid, and I'm going to go and have my din-dins. So enjoy the rest of your Monday evenings, and streams will be as normal for the rest of the week as far as I'm aware. Playing video games here on Twitch. So don't forget to join everybody else. And remember, everything else is available on the VODs channel. So I'll see you soon. Maybe play some Toy Story, or maybe play something new. I'll do a poll on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, I might do a poll asking what games we should play. I might forget to do that, but that's what we should do. Right, that's it. I'm going to hit raid now, and then we're going to go. All right then. Bye, everyone.